This is your girl, Chocolate Goddess. I just want you guys to know, just get real. So I have a man that's been stalking me slightly, and he presently was charging his phone in my garage this morning, snuck in my garage. So my cousin here from out of town was like, we're going to call the police. We called the police. What can be done? And they told me, we can't come for that. We're not staffed enough. Once he touched you and you're bloody, then we'll come. I said, so when he comes to get his phone, this stranger that could possibly hurt me, kill me, rape me, he said, we'll come once he touched you. But until then, he charging his phone on your property. There's nothing we can do about that. And then the Kia and the Honda boys tried to steal my car in the middle of the day. 8 o'clock in the morning, they broke my steering column. They watched me going out. I was bringing groceries in. I had like 10 bags, so I had to go back and forth, back and forth. They jumped in my car, popped the steering column, jammed a screwdriver, whatever, tried it in my ignition. I have pictures. I may post them of the car that's on a block. They're going to these cars. And I called the police and they said, make a police report. We're not coming out for that. So it just got real, and it's not even January. This is real talk, you guys. They're not going to protect us. And it started already. In 2 days, I have been stalked. And I have got my car, my vehicle, 2020 is now inoperable. Because our own people, black on black crime, we have got to stop it. Ain't no white man making us rob each other and take each other's things. I work for mine. Work for yours. This is crazy. It's crazy. Why? It's crazy. Get it together, you guys. We got to protect ourselves. Arm yourselves, whatever you got to do, because it just got real. You guys be safe. From Chicago, get ready. This is where I live, in Chicago, Illinois. They told me, Chicago police, they not coming till I'm bloody. Pray for me. Pray for our city. Prayer warriors. Let's pray.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rukahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the 1/3 remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom. Lord willing, this video edifying is going to be sent around what you just seen. And, clearly this woman, the title of her video is Chicago crime just got real. Chicago crime been real, right? It's funny, man. People, they're completely oblivious to everything going on around them until something happens to them, and now all of a sudden they see it. Salakia. Now all of a sudden they see it. Now she wants to give warnings, but you didn't take heed to warning. So what make you think people gonna listen to you, man? Right? And really, this is just, this is child's play, man. Okay, because wait until that guy, charging that phone in her garage, decide that he want to go into the house. Right? Who's stopping it? Because I guarantee you she's single. Right? Otherwise, she wouldn't have called the cops. She would have just, a man would have just went down there and straightened that out. But she chose, she didn't need a man. She got her career. She worked for hers, right? Well, we're going to see how far that job took you, right? And you women got a lot to be worried about. I mean, shit. Even men. Men got a lot to worry about. So how much more, you single women, right? Illinois is just, is one of many places here in America that is going, where crime is just going, run rampant. And, we've been warning you of this. A time like never before. The police department, as you can see, they not coming for you. They're not helping, right? Esau is really he's letting the boys play now, right? He's about to pretty much the police department ain't nothing but a new cleanup crew. And if you think they violent now, if the only crimes they're responding to is violent crimes, then, just imagine the edge they're going to show up with, right? So, very interesting times we in, very interesting times we in. But, we about to witness a lot of death, okay? Because here she is, she taking her frustration or her fear, and she's voicing her worries through social media, and that's what a lot of people are gonna do. So we might just real deal get a live look into these people's destruction, because the first place a lot of people gonna go is social media, and a lot of people gonna live stream their own death, right? Man, this is I'm gonna start with Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech, right? Because most of you women, especially you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women, most of y'all are single, right? And you are completely reliant and dependent upon Esau for protection, for for food, right? For shelter, for everything. And it's coming time. It's coming to the time now where Esau is about to completely abandon you. All right. And he's going to leave you out there high and dry. And you've, put yourself in a position to where, you're not going to have any help, because you chose to be strong and independent. And you say, you don't need a man. OK, so when the predators come out, right, and they want to play, keep that same energy, strong, independent woman, right? And we're going to see how long that lasts, and watch how quick these women abandon that motto, right? Because she is in fear, That's why she had to take to social media. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled. You careless ones, strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins, right? Because, a lot of destruction, straight up destruction and evil is coming to the world, especially in America. But to you women, man, because of the situations, the positions you put yourself in, you're not going to be covered. You ain't going to have no protection. Okay, and obviously she thought shit was a joke, right? She thought it was a game, obviously, because she didn't get out of Dodge, the moment that announcement was made. You know, she probably thought, oh, well, you know, January, I don't think we gonna come together. I don't think people will do, you know, you could tell she's still in that delusion, right? She's still proud because she ain't just all out. Hey, she still ain't got a man. She probably reconsidering that though, but hey, at this point it's too late. All right? At this point it's too late. You know, and social media ain't gonna save you too. Okay, people ain't gonna care if they being recorded, especially when they know they just finna get released because, you know, pending investigation. You know, you might call the cops and a nigga might come right back after you done bust your head open. And that's the spirit, man. You know, they're only coming for blood, for if it's a violent offense. This is Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. That's some cold shit to say. All right? You a dispatcher and your question is, she telling you all that, oh, my car just got broken into, someone tried to steal it. And it's a man in my garage charging his phone. Her thing is, you know, are you bleeding? You know? Well, but this is what Jake wanted. Defund the police. Black Lives Matter, right? You know? You didn't want the police in your neighborhoods in the first place. You wanted police to be held accountable. You know? Jake loved pretending like, you know, the niggas that get you know, fucked up by Esau don't deserve it. Right? A lot of the times it be situations that, you know, could have easily been de-escalated, but Jake takes it there, man, because he's seen, you know, he fell for the propaganda, right? And now look, the result of you falling for bullshit, right? Now when it, you know, now you're about to be left high and dry, you know, and you know, it's only gonna get worse, right? Because this is just the beginning. Like she said, this ain't even January. And if you know, if you don't know what's supposed to be happening in January in Illinois, man, you know, you're a lost cause, right? And a lot of people don't know what's about to happen, what's about to go down all across America. It's Isaiah 30:7. For the Egyptians shall help in vain and to no purpose. You know, here it is. You call them the emergency help hotline, 911, and they telling you, you know, until you're severely injured, you know, then we can't help you, right? But you know, so they're not even emergency no more, man. That completely, well, you know what? Maybe maybe now it's just a certain type of emergency. Worst case emergency. No more petty shit. You know, I think kidnapping is one of these things too that they're not going to be responding directly to, right? So they ain't even turned up yet. This is just the beginning. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still, right? Their strength is to sit still. They're not going to do nothing, man. Matter of fact, they're going to encourage it by posting propaganda, right? Promoting it, right? They're going to post and they're going to tell you about the people that got away with certain crimes, with doing certain things, man. You know? And the more, and at the same time, this, you know, they plan on, you know, relinquishing a lot of duties of police officers, right? And leaving it up to the civilian, you know, to figure it out. They're gonna be, you know, increasing the strain on you people financially, which is gonna cause people to become more, you know, not only just violent but desperate, All right. And desperate times call for desperate measures. So people are going to only go, crime is only going to continue to go up. This second Ezra 15 and 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. And this is what it's going to escalate to. Neighbor against neighbor, friend against friend, family against family. That's what it's coming down to, man. When it's all said and done, that's what it's going to look like. Right now, society is still relatively being held up. You know, it's still, you know, relatively calm compared to what it's going to be, right? People are still in this, you know, state of bliss, you know, still living in delusion. All right. But that bubble is being pricked at, right? For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. See? So that started. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. See? So like the operator said, well, you know, if you can't handle the situation, we can't handle it until somebody bleeding. Until there's blood, right? So we see these prophecies, man. We see these words just continue to flow off the page, man. There is flowing. Prophecy is flowing quick too, man. It's picking up speed, right? This second Ezra 16 and 18 or 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? What days? You know, the days of trouble, the days of Jacob's trouble, right? A time like never before. Okay. A time of great death and judgment, right? A time of lawlessness, because that's what's coming. Really, I mean, that's what's here, right? The beginning of it, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, plural, right? Because it's going to be wars domestically and abroad, right? The war between you people. And the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils come? And that's what that woman's wondering. That's why she's pleading. Now, black people, we can't be doing this to each other, you know, which is, you know, sound good. But guess what, baby? That ain't going nowhere, man. That's falling on deaf ears, especially when these prices continue to go up, you know, and when the utilities become rationed. OK, when common things become uncommon. Just wait until you see, you know, how people act then. Everything cool now, you know. Everything's still cool. It's shortages, but, you know, a lot of people don't even notice a lot of shit that's going on. Just wait until it's, you know, it's all out there, man. And with that, nigga, all praise on the glory to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shem, Rakakwadash, Wild, Bob, Ball, and DTA.